Well, good morning, and thanks for joining us here for our 8:30 stream show. It is Monday, January 19th. I'm Mitch Carter.
That's right. I'm Casey Mason. We've got our buddy Byron Douglas on deck over here waiting to give you that forecast today. Of course, it's going to get colder and colder as the day goes on.
It is. Yeah, absolutely.
Mitch Carter and I, we are going to recap just a few quick headlines here for you today. Keeping a nice light news day here as it is a holiday, but Mitch Carter, take it away.
All right, as I head the door this morning here, we do have a traffic alert for you. You're going to pull up a map here on your screen. A popular route to avoid the Lloyd is being shut down for a water line project. So, starting the day, Ohio Street there on your map, south of the Lloyd, is going to be closed between Wabash Avenue and 9th Street. EWSU leaders say it's going to last until Wednesday, and then next Monday, that's January 26th, that road's going to close once again, but this time not for 3 days, for around a month. Officials say go ahead and keep an eye out for road closed signs there around Wabash and Fulton Avenues.
And of course, today is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Of course, there's several events too in honor of the civil rights leader happening all across the tri-state. One we wanted to let you know about here, USI officials say that today's annual celebration is actually one of their signature events. They say it draws a large audience from campus and the surrounding community. What they're going to do is have Dr. Sheila Huff, she's the former director of strategic engagements for the EVSC, to be their keynote speaker at their event today. This is all going to kick off at 11 o'clock over at the university's Carter Center.
There you go. And happening today here, of course, it's a big day for fans of IU football. We've talked about it for a week now, if you will. Got some video for you here. After over a week of waiting, tonight is the College Football Playoff Championship, where top-ranked Indiana is going to face off against number 10 Miami for the national championship title. That game there is supposed to kick off tonight at 6:30 Central Time. Of course, a lot of stakes in there, a lot riding on it. Should be a good one.
That's right. I said earlier today on Sunrise that my dad texted me during the morning show, like, hey, you're not wearing any red to support the Hoosiers. So I apologize, guys. I did not mean anything by it. It was early and I didn't think it through. So
that's all right. That's all right.
Tomorrow, if they win, which methinks they will, I have a good feeling.
Should be good.
I'll be wearing red for sure. Mark my words.
There you go. We'll wait on it. Right now, it's 8:31. You're coming up on 8:32 on our Monday morning. Like we talked about here, it's cold out there. Of course, it is January, kind of staying on task there, staying on theme. Stick around, though. Byron Douglas up next with a full check at your forecast when we return. Take care.
Bye.
Stay informed on your local news and weather throughout the day by watching the 14 First Alert streaming shows. At 8:30 a.m., get your First Alert forecast to plan the day ahead and catch up on the news that happened overnight with the 14 News Sunrise team. In the afternoon, get the latest headlines, forecasts, and a preview of the stories we're working on with the 14 First Alert streaming show at 2:30. And get an in-depth look at the 14 First Alert forecast so you're ready for the next big thing with the 14 First Alert weather show at 9 p.m. Watch the 14 First Alert streaming show that fits your schedule and works best for you. Streaming on your phone by downloading the 14 News app and the 14 First Alert weather app. On your smart TV by using the 14 News streaming app. And stream anytime on Facebook, YouTube, or on 14news.com. Stay connected and stay informed by watching the 14 First Alert streaming shows on your favorite streaming devices.
All right, good morning. I'm meteorologist Byron Douglas on this Martin Luther King Jr. holiday. We're going to get right to the weather. I hope everyone had a super weekend. Yes, we're looking for IU taking on Miami down in Florida tonight. Kickoff there at 6:30. All the winter travel, if you have friends and family coming in from northern Indiana, from Michigan City, get up towards LaPorte, South Bend. West there, Fort Wayne, there's a winter weather advisory. I'll take some of these graphics full in a moment. And we have some folks on here this morning. Big good morning to you. And then west coast of Michigan, Muskegon. Then as you go up to about Traverse, includes Traverse City, they have a winter storm warning. They had 3 to 4 inches of snow in Milwaukee up through Green Bay. Does not include the Chicago area if you have friends and family coming in from there. And that's going to end at noon. And the winter storm warning will go Tuesday there for Lake Michigan. I'm going to grab this full here, and we're going to do that right now. We don't have an alert day on the board, but it's kind of an alert day watch. We have some snow potential Wednesday morning. I'm less concerned about that, but Friday night and then into Saturday. We'll have some Arctic airing here, and this could play out where we see just a little bit of light snow or several inches of accumulation or nothing at all. The latest guidance here in the last 24 hours wants to push it to our south. So if you're doing any traveling, I think if you travel south, you have the potential there for some snow as well. And I'll show you 2 different models that I'm looking at here today, and we might add some possible alert time. I did want to add an alert day here for Monday, and then the system would stay to the south of the viewing area over the next few days. What I am confident, this is not going to mature into a big ice storm or anything like that. So we've had some concerns on that. There's some folks there on social media that have posted stuff like that. So I'm not concerned about that based on what I'm looking at today. So on Doppler radar, we got some snow showers out into about Charleston, West Virginia, Wheeling in those areas, and down through portions of Ohio, Zanesville, up into Steubenville, and then up into Pittsburgh, and some snow showers where they had that winter storm warning up in Michigan. Let's run down our temps. We started out about 30 this morning when we came on 14 News Sunrise. We're down to 22 now. That's it. We're going to be kind of looking at lower 20s and upper teens as we go into the afternoon. Winds at the airport are at 7, 14 in Hendo, 23 in Mount Carmel. Here's the wind chill guidance. Not a lot of movement. You think sometimes your coldest wind chills will be during the morning. They were actually in the mid-teens a couple of hours ago. Kind of settle about 9, 10 above during that time frame. As you plan your day out, those temperatures by 6 p.m. will be down to 17, 13 at 9 p.m. So if you're heading out to IU watch parties or wherever you're going out there, do bundle up with a hat and gloves, or maybe you're heading up to Paoli Peaks to take advantage of the cold temps. So as we go hour by hour, a few clouds here and there. Of course, students returning to school on Tuesday and folks heading back to work. A few clouds here and there on Tuesday. Winds will turn out of the southwest, so high temps will jump into the lower 30s during that stretch. Wednesday morning, we could see a burst of snow in here early. We could see some minor accumulation at the high end on grassy surfaces, but by Wednesday afternoon, even late morning, temperatures will be nudging above freezing. So I have to monitor this on Wednesday morning. A quick little shot of snow there, and then as we go to the afternoon, it will be breezy. In fact, Wednesday is going to be the warmest day of the week with high temps in the low to mid 40s. Let's go all the way into Saturday. I'm just going to grab this full for a moment. This is a look here at the European model in the pre-dawn hour and the pre-dawn hours on a Saturday. Bonnie, Mitch Carter, how are you? Christina, Leisha, Lauren, good morning to you. So I'm just going to bring it back out. So this is a European model. It's showing some light snow. Just a cautionary note, we're probably going to bump temperatures down because Arctic air is going to lock in. Cold air does not hold as much moisture. But showing a burst of snow in here on Saturday, 7, 8 o'clock with some heavier bands potentially across western Kentucky, and then into Saturday night. If that low sticks and holds, and then into Sunday morning, where we could see several inches of accumulation. So we have possible alert days coming Friday night and then into Saturday. Now this is the GFS. It wants to keep all the snow showers generally down to the south of Bowling Green and a big fat 0 across the area. And the short-term models, the graph and the HER, well, they haven't wound up yet. We'll be using those concerning Wednesday. So it would be nothing at all, or travel impacts would be to the south. Again, we're not looking at an ice storm or anything like that. It's going to be cold enough to support all snow based on what I'm looking at. The models have been very consistent about pushing temperatures down a bit. And then we could get another clipper system on Sunday night and then into Monday, but that's about a week away. So some spotty snow showers, probably up the percentages a little bit on Wednesday morning, and then a chance of rain during the afternoon. But with temps in the mid to upper 20s, we do have some snow potential on Wednesday. And then as we go into Friday night into Saturday, I opened it up with even chances for some light snow showers based on the percentages that I'm looking at. One of the models is not showing anything at all, and one is showing that we could see several inches of snow. That's all going to be subject to change. So we might add some alert time. Keep in mind, Jeff's going to have new data to look at for his 4, 5, 6, and 10, and then the streaming coming up at 2:30, and then a 20 on Sunday. So I'm going to go ahead and take that full. So that's the look there as we go through the week. In fact, the trends, I didn't include the map, the 6 and 10 day outlooks are going to be solidly below normal overall during that time frame. You know what, I might try to cue that up real quick. So I'm back here. I might try to go into the extended outlooks and show you a 6 and 10 day outlook. That we, as long as there's a few folks on here. So hopefully I can pull that off. And I'll show you the wind chill update one more time and what we're looking at as we go through the week. So again, there's no concerns out there today. You just want to bundle up. It's going to be flat out cold during that stretch. And we'll go ahead and I'm going to take off the winter alert. And we'll grab this full here. I just wanted to show you some of the things that we're looking at. So I'll bring it back here. On alert watch, potential for alert days. And again, I'm not looking at a major ice storm, possible alert time, snow potential. Wednesday morning we'll be looking at, but potentially a storm on Friday night and then into Saturday. There's also a case that would miss out, and then the Arctic air might squeeze out a couple of inches of snow. We could have more than that. But it is a potential winter storm, but with the Arctic air, kind of cuts back on potential snow amounts. So it's very early as of yet. We don't even have an alert day up there on the board concerning that as of yet. But that's going to be subject to change. There's a current look at our temperatures. Appreciate you tuning in on Martin Luther King Jr. holiday. It's going to be cold out there, and again for the things going on today. And we're going to have more soon. I'll have more coming up at 11 a.m. And we'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.